The dream of raising educational research by Africans from 3% is a bold dream.
Across Africa, millions of young learners wake each day with the same question: will my education unlock my potential? Education research helps us understand how learning shapes life beyond the classroom. Yet less than 3% of global education research is led by African scholars. Much of what is studied is fragmented, underfunded, and disconnected from the communities it aims to serve.
I'm going to graduate in the next 1 year, but I have a fear that I may not be well equipped to face the job market, because what we do most is reading. We don't take a lot of time taking the teaching experience and practicum.
You are in school in the university for 4 years, and after that you shall be going to the world of work. But you only went to gain the practical skill for only 1 term, which comprises of 3 months. And I think it is more of theory-based than of the practical skills.
When research misses lived realities, policies and programs fail to deliver the impact they promise. In 2021, a bold question emerged. What if African researchers set the agenda? What if research was locally grounded, well-funded, and capable of transforming learning?
African researchers have a difficult time sometimes getting to this place, not necessarily because the quality of research is bad, but because there isn't an opportunity to advance that particular research system.
The dream of raising educational research by Africans with Africa, for Africa, and letting Africa research also then illuminate the world.
By 2023, this momentum resulted in the Enhancing Education Research in Africa HERI project, bringing together over 200 stakeholders across the continent.
We went to different regions within Africa to consult with vice chancellors, university lecturers, policymakers, and really there was a firm sort of evidence-based process to understand who are the generators of the evidence, who are the users, what are their needs, priorities, how do we get the evidence to them, how do we get the funding to really focus on addressing societal issues.
Through consultations, they identified innovative ways to revitalize African education research agenda, mobilize local funding, strengthen institutions, and connect research to real-world decisions. In 2025, Kenya showed what this vision could look like in practice. Researchers, decision makers, universities, and partners came together to co-create a Kenyan-led research agenda based on the 8 recommendations from HERI, turning vision into action. Kenya became the proof of concept, a country shaping its education future using its own evidence.
So the question is, where are we as researchers and our own African perspectives in not just adapting what the rest of the world has produced, but a ground-up approach where we are using our own ideas and perspectives and culture to inform how we teach and how our children learn.
From this earlier work, HERI Africa was born. The ambition is bold and urgent.
And HERI is a nice name because despite that it's an acronym around harnessing, and education and research and impact, it's also the Kiswahili word for blessing, a good thing.
By 2035, African countries adopting this approach will have education systems shaped by African knowledge and delivering results that matter.
What excites me with HERI Africa is the opportunity to invest not only on research, but the whole chain between research and action that would lead to transformation within classrooms and improve learning outcomes.
By 2050, HERI Africa aims to mobilize $100 million deployed progressively to scale and sustain African-led research. In Kenya, stakeholders have developed NERA, the National Education Research Agenda, as part of HERI Africa. NERA will provide a government-owned framework to guide national education research priorities, coordination, and utilization across the sector.
HERI has supported that process in terms of compiling, looking at, for example, planning documents from various end users of research to be able to synthesize what's that those documents are talking about that would benefit or that would constitute a research area or a research direction. And doing all that, then we bring it together. And that's what the document, and that's why the document is saying, hey, this is our national educational research agenda, because of the reaching out to very many players who use, not who generate or supply, but who use the evidence.
HERI Africa represents a shift in power, from extraction to ownership, from imported answers to locally grounded truth. When African researchers lead, evidence reflects lived realities and becomes relevant for policymakers, educators, and communities alike.
Without proper research, giving us proper data, giving us proper evidence, we who make policies in the dark. So it is so critical that the evidence that you gather from the research inform the policies that we are making.
Seeking a system through which we can support researchers to carry out education research in this country, and not only for the sake of publication, not only for the sake of getting degrees or qualifications and promotions, but to inform policy, to bring about transformation in this country.
HERI Africa is Africa-led, co-created, and built to last. We expect HERI Africa to result in stronger decisions, better curricula, and empowered teachers. That young researchers will be mentored to lead, and that learners will be supported by systems shaped by their own contexts. Join us. The real work begins now. Together, we are revitalizing Kenya's education research.
HERI is a nice name. It's also the Kiswahili word for blessing, a good thing.
HERI Africa, investing in locally led solutions and the African researchers who drive them.